Welcome to St. Joseph Academy online classes. This is a video for Class 6 History and Civics, Chapter 5, Part 3. Chapter 5, Rise of Jainism Buddhism. We already started the chapter. In this particular video, we studied about the important topics like Jainism and the earlier history of Jainism and main teaching of Jainism. Okay, first of all, we will check the early history of Jainism. Jainism found by Vardhaman Mahavira, as the picture which you can find in this screen, that is Vardhaman Mahavira. Okay, he was born at Kundalavana near Vaishali in 540 BC. He was brought up in a luxury family. Means in his family is one of the rich family, and he he was in a ruling family, but he left at the age of 29, and he wandered here and there for 12 years. He meditated and led a life severe grievances. Like earlier we saw that Buddhism. In Buddhism also, Buddha left the home and he went to different hardships. And same way, Vardhaman Mahavira also at the age of 29, he left the home. Around 12 years, he wandered here and there, and he meditated and went through the hardship of the life. And in other words, we can say that a life of minimum comfort. He brought up in a rich family, and he left all those things and used the minimum comfort of the life, means minimum facility. He lived a life of minimum facilities. Okay, finally he attained kaivalya, or in other words we can say perfect knowledge. Okay, kaivalya. Okay, in the case of Buddhism, Buddha's case, we find that he got nirvana. Okay, enlightenment. Here, Vardhaman Mahavira got a kaivalya, in other words, perfect knowledge. He got ultimate knowledge about the life, and he henceforth he was called Jina. Okay, and in other words, a or conqueror, and his followers were called Jains. Jains. Okay. Uh, Once again, we are recalling the points. And Jainism found by Vardhaman Mahavira. He born at Kundalavana near Vaishali in the year 1540 BC. He was brought up in a rich family, and he led a luxurious life. But at the age of 29, he left the home, and 12 years he roamed here and there. He meditated and he led a life of severe grievances, and that is a form of a life of minimum comfort. Okay, he finally attained kaivalya, or the perfect knowledge. Okay, he got a knowledge about the life and the sufferings of the life. Okay, henceforth he was called Jina, or conqueror, and his followers were called Jains. Mahavira claimed to be the 24th Tirthankara, or seeker of truth. That means uh, the people who search in search of uh, truth. Okay, that is called Tirthankara. Okay, there were 23 Tirthankaras before him. Before Mahavira, there were 23 Tirthankaras. Okay, the people those who are searching for the truth of life. That is, those people are called Tirthankaras. Okay. Before Mahavira, there were 23 people who searched the truth of the life. Okay. Those people were mentioned or revealed by Mahavira, and he himself uh, claimed that he was the 24th one in that line. Okay. So after that, Mahavira won many followers. He preached in the Prakrit language spoken by the common people. In Buddhism, you already saw that in Buddhism, Buddha also spoken to the people, common people, in their own language. Here, Mahavira also done the same. Okay, he preached in the Prakritic language, which is spoken by the common people in that area. Especially, he preached in the Magadha, Kosala, Videha, and some part of the North India. Okay, and Jainism also became popular in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Malwa, and South India. He died at Pavanpuri near Rajgir in Bihar at the age of 72. Once again, we are looking at the important points of Jainism. That is, Mahavira got followers. He preached or spoken to the common people in their own local language, and he preached in the places like at the places like Magadha, Kosala, and Vaideha in North India, and also this Jainism got popularized in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Malwa, and South India. He died at the Pavanpuri near Rajgir in Bihar at the age of 72. After his death, his teachings were preserved in the 12 Angas. We can find all the teachings of Mahavira in the 12 Angas. Okay. The Jains, after the death of Mahavira, Jain religion formed, and the religion split into two forms, two parts. First one is Shvetambara, who wear the white robes. You can see on the right side of the screen two pictures. One man is wearing the white clothes and all. That kind of people is called the Shvetambara. Okay. Another set of Jainism is Digambara, okay, who followed the Mahavira's path of astrocity and wear no clothes. Okay, how Mahavira suffered got the suffering grievances like the same way those uh, people live their life. Okay, so now we are going to see the main teaching of Mahavira. He believed a person's position. Okay, what all the position a person having, it is becomes depends on the karma, means the act, the work of that particular that uh, daily life, daily job of that particular person depends on the deeds of the previous life. Means karma, what all things the person done in the earlier life, that is that is why the person having current life. Okay, suppose somewhat you done a good job in the earlier life, so that's why you got a birth in the form of human being. Okay, if you are not done good things, then you will, if suppose you doing good in this life, the next life is of you are going to be a miserable one. So the position of yours depends upon the karma, your good deeds. Okay, so if you are doing good, next life will of yours will become more good. Okay, more nice. Okay, other if you are not doing good in this life, your next life will be more miserable. Okay, that is what he believed. He believed at believed that anyone on a law-bound, even a law-bound person, okay, even a, person, those who are suffering this um, uh, time, can attain moksha. Okay, can could attain moksha. Means moksha means the same way what Buddha described, the same way Mahavira also described that he can free from the rebirth circle. Okay, uh, one birth, and after the death again, if the person is not having good deeds, not doing good, then the person will get birth in again, and they have to live in this earth. So like that, their rebirth circle is there. Okay, so if any person wants to a relief from the rebirth circle, they have to follow certain rules, certain they have to live in a pure life. So all the person can attain the moksha uh, by living a life in a pure way. Okay, for that he preached certain points. Okay, he preached ahimsa and forbade his followers to cause harm or injury to any living being. Okay, even a small uh, insect, also part of the earth. So he strictly forbidden people to kill any of these animal, insects, or any of the living being. Ahimsa is the main thing he preached. He called upon his disciples to lead a good and pure life. Through that, anyone can attain moksha. Okay. Therefore, he given a special point, a special uh, preach to his disciples. Okay. Um, that that is called the Triratna. In other words, we can call the three jewels. Okay. Triratna, in the point of view of Mahavira, the three Ratnas are right faith. Okay. Second one is right knowledge. Third one is right action. Okay. These are the three Ratna according to Mahavira. If a person follow these three Ratnas, then that person can attain moksha. Okay. That is what Mahavira aimed. Mahavira instructed his followers not to lie, steal, or kill. The same thing in Buddha also preached in his teachings, and to his followers, he given emphasis on Buddha and Mahavira given emphasis on the same thing: don't not to lie, steal, or kill. Okay, and encourage them to lead a also austere life, means a very light life. Okay, like Buddha, he did not discuss about God. He did Mahavira also didn't mention anything about God, like he is the God or that one is God. He didn't mention any particular God. Okay, he just given a method of code of conduct, how to live, how to get attain, how to get moksha, how to get a relief from the uh, cycle of rebirth. Okay, a way of life he taught to his followers. He didn't given any emphasis on God, whether you have to believe on this God, whether you have to believe on that God. He didn't discuss anything about that, and he just given a way of life, how to live, how to get moksha. That is what he aimed. He taught to his disciple. Okay, he rejected all rituals. Okay, all kind of rituals. Uh, all the rituals which is prevalent in Hindu religion and all religion, all the rituals he rejected. Okay, so these are the main teachings of Mahavira, and all his teachings were mentioned in the 12 Angas. Again, we are going to look at the important things which is discussed in this video. First, Jainism, early history and main teaching we are going to look at in this video. And here we saw that Vardhaman Mahavira found this Jainism. Okay, and he born in Kundalavana near Vaishali in 1540 BC, and he left the home at the age of 29, and 12 years he wandered here and there, and finally he got a Kaivalya, or in other words we can call perfect knowledge. Henceforth he was called the Jina. Okay, in other words, in conqueror. Okay, after that, his followers, so he got followers, and his followers were called Jains. Okay, Mahavira claimed that he was the 24th Tirthankara. Tirthankara means a seeker of truth. Okay, before Mahavira, there were 23 Tirthankaras, those who searched for truth. Okay, he mentioned the names of those 23 people who were went for searching of truth, and he claimed himself as the 24th one. Mahavira want many followers. Spoken to, or he preached to the people in Prakritic language, the common language of the people. So therefore, he got many followers. He preached in Magadha, Kosala, Videha, and Rajasthan, Gujarat, Malwa area also. Jainism got popularized. Okay, he died at the age of 72 in Pavanpuri, Rajgir, Bihar. Okay, and all his teachings were preserved in the 12 Angas. Okay, and his religion, Jainism, split into two forms. First one is Shvedambaras, who wear the white robes, uh, and second uh, set of Jainism, that is Digambaras, and they were follows as cities Mahavira follows lived like uh, they adopters. Austerity means a hardship of the life, and were no clauses. Okay, you can see the pictures in this uh, screen. The main teachings are he believed that all the things which a person suffering in this life, that is the reflection of the earlier life, what all the things they done in the earlier life, karma, and that karma reflected in this life. So the people have to uh, be uh, good, have some good deeds in this life, then the next life will be more peaceful and very uh, will going to be very good in the next life. Okay, if the people not having good deeds in this life, their next life is going to be very painful. So he believed that anyone can attain moksha. Okay, even they can be free from the cycle of rebirth. Okay, uh, for that he given some tips or a special method to adopt the people, those who want a freedom from the cycle of rebirth, or in other words moksha. Those who need moksha, they have to follow three ratnas. That is what he mentioned. Okay, right faith, right knowledge, right action. Okay, at the same time he preached that ahimsa. He forbidden his followers to kill any living being, or injure or harm any living being. Even a small insect is not to be uh, uh, harmed. Okay, so he given the three ratna, in other words, three jewels, that is right faith, right knowledge, right action. Mahavira instructed his followers on not to lie, steal, or kill. Okay, He encouraged a life like a uh, hardship. Then the people will get the moksha over the hardship. Okay. So, like Buddha, he also didn't discuss anything about a God, and he rejected all rituals of the religion at the time. Okay, so these are the things which we discussed in the Jainism, and the next topics we will discuss on the next video. Here I am winding up this video. Have a nice day.